Happy fall, y'all. It used to be my favorite season ever. And now I look out the back window and when I'm driving and I see all the leaves changing, and I'm reminded of how change doesn't stop, and how whether we want that change or not, we've got to embrace the beautifulness of the season that we're in. And it's really difficult because after losing my husband, I don't want things to change. I wanted time to stand still, but yet here I am, the second fall without him. And I want to go back, if I'm being honest with you. But then I'm reminded by nature and about how God allows things to change beautiful colors, then fall away to nourish the ground and for spring, for a new season to come. So I want to encourage you this morning to say this. If you're in the midst of your grief, that God is in control. He is working behind the scenes, friends, more than you could ever feel or imagine, and he is making a way when it feels like there's no way. I brought out a grief journal just this last week. It launched on Friday, and y'all loved it so much I had to share it again. But I wanted to go through the first page here because I don't know about you, but sometimes it's just getting my thoughts out on paper and getting them out of my head, because sometimes when they just stay there, they start to kind of permeate and change shape of who I am. And when you're not talking about how you feel, sometimes those feelings aren't honest with you. They're not like fact. And it starts changing the direction of your life in a way that you don't want to go. And so the day one for my grief journal, the first question is, where do I even begin? I mean, have you ever been like that in a season in your life where you're just like, my goodness, where do I even begin? I remember after losing my husband thinking, where do I even start? How do I even go on? And it talks about this in Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. And this is my prayer today, and my prayer for you today. It says, Lord, I don't even know where to start. My heart feels shattered. Please sit with me in this pain. Help me feel your closest. I need you more than ever. And then I give you an opportunity to start journaling your thoughts about how you feel and where you feel God's closeness the most. And so the reason I'm sharing that with you on day one is that in the fall, that's where I feel God's closeness the most. Yes, it's a sign of things breaking away. It's a sign of the seasons kind of fading and changing, whether they want to or not. But my goodness, it's a beautiful change. And it allows me to be able to see the true beauty in the seasons, my friend. So if you feel brokenhearted, if you feel crushed in spirit, know that God is right there waiting for you, arms open wide, to help shoulder that pain. Friend, this is never a pain ever meant to carry. So whether it be death, whether it be a season change in life that you didn't anticipate or that you're having to endure that you didn't ask for, or the season is pulling you in, kicking and screaming, I pray that this is a blessing to you. Whatever season of grief that you may be in, season of change that you might be in. And fall is another reminder of how beautiful it is to let it go, to let go of the heaviness and allow him to carry it with you.